I usually never say thank you for joining or not thank you for not joining. But today I'll make an exception. Ja, обычно никогда не благодарю за то, за внимание, за то, что присоединились, не присоединились. Это не ваша карма. My job is to conduct the meditation, and your job is to play the role of being a student, but it's playing a role. Everyone can teach someone something. So this is it is a holy show with three purposes. The first purpose is to have a smiling heart. If whatever you did, meditation, sex, eating, good thing that you think, bad thing, but your heart is not smiling and not blessing everyone, means whatever you did was not worth it. Чем только вы не занимались, если у вас в конце этого сердца улыбается и благословляет других, значит, что все это окей, даже если это было чего угодно. И никто не пострадал, конечно. And of course, no one really suffered any of whatever is making your heart smile. So the best thing for your heart to be smiling is to be laughing at yourself. Поэтому, поскольку мы не можем смеяться над другими, пока не видим связь нашу, we can't laugh at others till we see the connection fully. So we have to be always laughing at ourselves. We должны улыбаться над своими ошибками. That's one. But that's the end result. The second is that we have the candle representing God. We have icon Shiva in our case, expressing the blessings. And we have the intent to have a smiling heart and be enlightened by helping others. Настри вещи, свечка, который является символом и благословлением божества, дивного начала, источника всего. Фигура Shiva, so we можем focus on the Shiva figure, enables us to be focused in our blessings with a form and figure and a name that we can recognize and have our minds focus on. Если я вам скажу, фокусируйте на Shiva, но это без формы, без качества, без имени, вы не можете. If I tell you Shiva is without a name, without a form, without even any qualities, you just won't be able to focus. So Shiva is the name that we give. You can also say Buddha, Allah, whichever form of the higher created self you like. It's all water, whatever name you call. Это все вода. Не имеет значения, как вы называете эту воду, какой чашкой вы принимаете. Это все вода. И если получить благословение или осознать благословение, we are always getting the blessings, otherwise we won't be alive. Мы всегда получаем благословение, иначе мы просто не будем держаться над ним. No, but today is the day when I'm just expressing my gratitude to the whole group, because one of the key factors of aligning with God, один из самых ключевых факторов, как найти или добиться слияния с Богом, это обязательно 99%. 99% of the time it is a requirement in your growth. And that requirement is being in a company of likewise people who are also looking, seeking God. It's called satsang. You have to learn to enjoy the company of people who are talking about God. And at times you will be playing that role. At times I'm playing the role. It doesn't matter. We are one. But some people today called me, and today is Friday the 13th also. Сегодня 15-13, я не знаю, может, поэтому нисколько люди звонили от депрессии, от страха, от всяких там вопросов. So I gave to all of them. Some people called for different reasons. Today's Friday, and they were having fears and panic and anxiety, which is basically a panic attack in full and all that. And they were very desperate, even suicidal at times. And today I just said, instead of talking with me, why don't you join in the group meditation? We can have the group pray for you. Out of the 3 people, none is here in the group, in this group. Из 3 людей, которые я посоветовал, никто в нашей группе нету. And I know the reason. Я знаю почему так. A lot of people are even afraid of group meditation energy. And some people have got to want to be anonymous, and some people have different concerns. And one people actually, my soul is not ready for group meditation and all. And it's just mind games. Это просто дешевые, these are just mind games. Это просто дешевые игры мозговые. Я не могу в виртуальной группе. Хотя они звонили и сказали, можешь ты молиться, because that's all that I do. I just pray. So they called me and asked me for prayer. But when I said, okay, and I sent to them the group invite, none of them is there. So what that means? Это означает, что у вас из всех есть достаточная жажда. You have the first parameter. У вас есть первая необходимая черта, которая нужна для того, чтобы добиться слияния с Богом. You have the first parameter, which is really critical. To join in a group, you have to overcome your own fear and personality, and some people like this, etc. And some people want. And then I have had people who suffering from cancer could not come for a group meditation because they did not want anyone to be knowing that they have some issue. Я знаю люди, у которых были проблемы с раковые проблемы, и не могли приходить в групповые медитации, чтобы никто не узнал. So it is very heroic even to believe and be part of a group. Я думаю, что это очень даже героически, чтобы быть в такой группе сейчас, по которым типа такой смехотворный, такой, oh, Бог. Especially in a group which is talking about God, because most of the 99% of the people are, if you tell them, I'm in a group of prayer for God, they're going to be judging you and judging you as being, or us as being stupid and idiotic and being very open to exploitation of different kinds. Большинство людей прагматичны, они живут ради денег. Most of the people live for money. And they would look at this, oh, these people are stupid. They can be exploited to, and maybe some can be like, I bought a candle something from a dollar shop for $3. And a similar candlestick I had bought in a holy store for $23. But the holy store one had 3 stars also drawn on it. So it was celestial. They called it celestial. But all I wanted was a candle holder. That's all, like for this. So sometimes our spirituality, etc., can be exploited. A bead can be sold for 10 cents. If you call it meditation bead, it can be sold off even for $10, $20, $100, depends upon. Same thing with stones. Камень тоже это такой же, но если вам продадут именно вот вам это камень нужен, то это камень. Они могут продавать и за 1000, могут сказать это редкость, or you especially need this unconditional. You won't spend, for example, $100 on a quartz. You won't. Вы не можете потратить $100 на кварц, если вы не географ или что-то. But if someone says, no, this pink quartz is unconditional love, you will be tempted. You may even end up buying it. Because it's not the stone, it's the unconditional love. But the point is that, yes, meditation people, etc., are seekers, so the material world can exploit it. Da, mi ljudi nimnosi kapag drugому myślę, dla nas pamiętaj młodzi tymi boczne tym, czym ekonomist to kupił. For us, it would be more practical to have something that gives me spiritual comfort than economizing $100 and spending it on anything, maybe a restaurant or a beer or something. So we have a different way of looking at it, and that way of looking at it, especially when it becomes about God, is something that most people are secretly going to be laughing at. So a lot of people, even when depressed, etc., are not going to be able to join. That is one of the things that I realized. Поэтому много людей, даже которым нужна необходимая поддержка, они не могут присоединиться. Или там была одна группа, одна женщина, которая умирает от рака. She is very close to that. One person is dying from cancer. But she was suddenly, oh, you are a Hindu. How can you say the prayer, Our Father in Heaven? Means you are wrong, and I can only be right. And that's the way of, I couldn't tell you that your way of thinking is the reason why you are dying from cancer at an early age. Я не мог ей сказать, что из-за вашего стиля мышления, поэтому вы так быстро приближаетесь. У вас принципиальность, when God is slightly different. Они очень принципиальны. Бог только такой и такой и такой, и все. Our times are more flexible. It's more about aligning with God, and that starts off with a thirst in your God, the bravery to be looking for God and going above this materialistic money things which everyone understands and gets. If you say, I live my life for money, 90% of the people, 99% of the people will understand you. Say, yeah, that's abstract. You will say, in the morning I wake and then I start thinking about money, and in the night I go to sleep and I'm thinking how much I made money. 99% of the people on the planet will not judge you. They'll be absolutely okay with that. 99%, если вы с ними делите, я утром стою, моя первая мысль, как я могу зарабатывать больше. Днем, как я могу зарабатывать еще больше. Вечером, как я буду зарабатывать больше. And this is one of the success formulas of some of the millionaires in those self-help books. И это одна из формула тех людей, которые типа заработали много денег. Some people will write, oh, I stopped having cappuccino and then after 10 years I could afford a Tesla. Different things. But yes, now you have a Tesla and for 10 years you didn't drink coffee and you didn't enjoy the coffee. So that tin box, you have lost the ability to enjoy. So now there's that tin box with an electric silent motor and 4 rubbers. Does that make you have lost the ability to enjoy for 10 years? Вы потеряли способность радоваться, наслаждаться кофе, и теперь сэкономили через 10 лет, даже если купили Тесла. Разве это железо и приносит вам какую-то продлительную радость? I'm not saying that it won't make you happy. I'm just saying it won't make you continually happy. It will bring you 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Oh, the neighbors, I have more, my car is, but all these things come and go. So the parameters are very simple. Очень простые атрибуты. Жажда в сердце, что даже если люди смеются, мой путь Бога. It means a very strong contract from the heart. Even if people will never get it. Even if everyone is laughing at me for being an idiot. My way is the way of God. I get it. My group gets it. That's all. And even if in the group no one gets it, you get it. That's enough. Даже если в группе вам кажется, не все поймут, вы это понимаете, достаточно. But it's good to have a group because otherwise you feel like, in Russian they say like a white crow. And that's not because you start to feel a doubt. Maybe this thought that you have, like all the other thoughts in the head are usually idiotic. Why shouldn't this thought also be considered to be idiotic? Because Если нету поддержка, if you don't have a like-minded group, you can end up feeling like a white crow, как белая ворона будет это чувствовать, и тогда сомнения, может быть, так и как другим безмысленные мысли в голове. Может быть, и это мысль не имеет такой значения. So, your strength to be believing in God, your desire to rise above the dollar, money, and behavior that everyone understands, the act of prayer with faith to align yourself with God. And all these things are leading to the final, which is basically a smiling heart, while это все сводит к состоянию, где сердце улыбается, пока тело служит другим, while the body is serving others. This is not an enlightenment where you suddenly understand the universe and then you are happy within yourself. Some of the Buddhists have that, and it's okay. Некоторые буддисты имеют такое состояние, когда они вдруг видят Вселенную, связанные и так далее, как ощущают Бога лучше. Ну, это все остается внутри них закрыто. И они довольны. Okay. They are satisfied. This satisfaction and evolution towards God in this group means when your heart was smiling, what did you do for others? Когда ваше сердце было в состоянии такой улыбающего, сияющего, что вы сделали для других? Какой толк от вас, от вашей жизни был другим? What was the use that the universe, other people got out of your life? That is, the first is this need and the need to be one with God, get over the fear of being laughed at for your love of God, and slowly, like being aligned with right acts, with prayers, feeling the meditation energy. At the last stage, you have to be smiling while helping others on this planet, and reading a mantra or a prayer inside yourself. So that is the final, when your heart is smiling and you're helping others, because now you are pure unconditional love. And none of this is happening with you thinking, oh, I am this name and with this way. И все это происходит без вашего, о, меня зовут так, вот такая у меня жизнь, вот такие у меня мысли. None of it is happening. Oh, this is my life, this is my face, this is my idea, these are my thoughts. All of this is happening through you. So in the ancient times, I'll tell a story. In the ancient times, everyone had a responsibility. Now, in the Vedas, the responsibilities are very basic. First level of life till 25, everyone has to be a student. 25 to 50, everyone has to be, and there can be a plus to minus. It is like, it's your family life and social life, and you're supporting the society, and after that, the third level is detachment. Detachment while you are, if possible, helping the universe. But you are not looking for anything for yourself. By 40, 50, you should be over with. 3 этапа. Первый этап – студенчество. Второй этап – вот это семейный и социальный. А третий – все отдавать Богу, все свои результаты. This is the way that I'm training. It's slightly different. If you take it literally, it's slightly different. I'm giving the core of the teaching. And when you fulfill these requirements, когда мы соблюдаем свои ответственности, нету времени для депрессии, печали и так далее, because your mind is busy doing, how can I serve more? How can I serve more? Потому что в голове всегда есть. And when you have served the universe, then you don't have this feeling of, oh, I was on this planet and I did nothing worthwhile. Когда у вас есть достаточно яркой любви, то улыбкой в сердце, у вас не будет такая отчаянность, я был на земле, а что этим я натворил, какой толк был, и тогда Когда нету правильного ответа на эти вопросы, что я сделал для других в своей жизни, тогда происходит огромная депрессия. During COVID, alcoholism in society have gone up by more than 20%. Во время ковида алкоголизм и депрессия и самоубийство увеличился больше, чем 20% минимально. So we have even more of a responsibility to smile with our heart and share it with people. I'm going to tell you a story from the Vedas about Vedas has thousands of stories, just like old Bible. There's a king, Ikwashiku. There's a king, he is Karol Ikwashiku. And he is a very good king. He fulfills his responsibilities. He looks at his subjects like his children. So he is a king, he is an idol king. Он идеальный king, король, он смотрит на всех своих людей, которые вот в его вот это население своего вот это страны или своего государства, как свои дети. And then его слава везде. He is very respected, even gods treat him with respect. Those were the times when gods were close to people. Даже боги там уважают его репутацию и так далее. И один день he's in the park, which is like a jungle. One day he's just going around in a park, which is like a jungle. Как лес у него в своем парке он гуляет. And suddenly a pigeon comes, and the pigeon is wounded with an arrow. And it's flying, and the king picks him up. And the pigeon is wounded, so the king decides to take care of the pigeon. Now, король находит или долетает до него раненый голову, птица, короче. И он это возьмет и собирается вылечить и помочь. Он же король, he is a king, he has got people who can take care of them. Suddenly from the bushes comes out a wild hunter. Says, king, that bird belongs to me. Вдруг от леса выходит охотник и говорит, король, эта птица принадлежит мне. This is my profession. I'm a hunter by profession, and that's my bird. That bird, because I've hit it, is mine. So give it back. Это мое добыча, дай мне обратно. The king says, I can't. This bird is now in my sanctuary. Король говорит, я не могу. Я уже дал приют этой бедной птице. Теперь это под моим покровительством. Охотник говорит, нифига, нет, мне нужна эта птица. The hunter says, no, this is my dharma. Dharma means my foundation, my right, and this is my right behavior. I'm a hunter. I was hunting. This bird I have hit, clearly mine, as per all the laws of the land and all. And the king says, no, but this bird has reached my protection of the king. It's my dharma. Dharma means it's my fundamental right, my fundamental duty to save this bird. So they are fighting, so there's no resolution. Нет решения. So they ask for help, and someone says, but the hunter is just asking for, he just wants food. Probably if you will offer him something else instead of the bird, let's say, instead of the bird, you offer him gold. And the king says, okay, that's a good idea. And the hunter agrees. Кто-то советует, один из министров советует, король, ему же нужно не птица на самом деле, ему нужно проживать, дай ему, ну, может быть, золото. And король соглашается, и охотник соглашается. The hunter now says, okay, let's weigh the bird. But I don't want the bird. You have taken something is mine. I want your weight. I want your meat equal to the meat of this bird that you're not giving to me. The hunter says, I'm ready for the trade, but slightly different. I want the same amount of meat as is in this bird from you, the king. And just because you're the king never says in this, I am the king, you have to respect me. Karol nikalta nahi, oh yeah, Karol ti do minister. They look at the birds are very fragile, and so the king says, maybe I'll just cut away my hair or something, and that will make this crazy hunter okay. Karol думает, окей, это же всего лишь такая легкая птица. Если это дурной, это охотник просит из моего тела такой же, столько же мяса, отдам я ему. So the king also says, okay. The king says he thinks he will cut off his hair or something, it will be equal to the bird's weight, and this hunter will then leave. So they start to weigh the bird against the king. And now this bird, becomes very heavy. Они начинают весить птицу против tela karaля. Он loses сначала волосы. First he just wanted hair, but even when he sits fully, then only the bird's weight is balanced out. Только тогда, когда король сам полностью сел в этой весе, только тогда птица. То есть now the king is in a dilemma. He had said yes to the hunter's mad requirement or wish. Теперь король was немножко в удивлении, что птица, он же согласился, что он даст столько вещь, своего тела, сколько не хватает в этом. No. But the king has to follow his word. He has to respect dharma, the way of the king as well as of the hunter. Dharma means your fundamental duty. Dharma означает твой основный фундамент. Иногда просто так если. Sometimes it will just be fundamental. What exactly the fundamental is not really clear. Most of the time when you will say in India, dharam, they will understand it as religion. Большинство времени, если вы назовете в Индии, какой у вас dharma, это означает, какая у вас религия. But dharam in Sanskrit means your fundamental, and most of the time it is duty. So the king says, okay, I have my body. I had given you the word, and that's the dharam. I am the king, I have to take care of my word. I also have to take care of the bird. And you are also a subject. I have to ensure that you also take care of your dharam. So, okay, take my body. Король говорит, я должен соблюдать свою дхарам, свою фундаментальную ответственность. Поэтому возьми. Я должен соблюдать, что ты, как мой судья, тоже сохранил свою фундаментальную responsibility, ответственность. И также я дал покровительство этой птице, я должен любыми усилиями, любой ценой. And the king agrees to be killed and the meat to be given to the hunter. И король Соглашается, окей. Если так происходит в Вселенной, значит так и надо. It's my job always to do the right duty. Король говорит, это моя ответственность всегда вести себя правильно, так, как я понимаю свою ответственность. Я такое слово дал, я король, ты мой судья, эти факторы, я соглашаюсь. The king says yes. And he's ready to be killed for the meat. No one can say anything against the king. This is the king. Okay, I'm ready. At that moment, the scenario changes, and it is the gods who were testing the king. В этом моменте, когда король согласен на все, оказывается, это все испытания, которые боги придумали, чтобы проверять. Most of the situations on the planet, if we keep to our fundamentals, even if we try to do our best, is enough. Closing eyes, feel the mantra of Gayatri, which gives the strength to follow your fundamental responsibility as you intuitively understand it. Ощущайте благословление мантра Гайатри, который дает вам способность исполнить свою ответственность в любой цене. Согласен со своей интуицией, чтобы вы уважали себя. So that you should continue to respect yourself. The respect of the others is come and go. Your own respect for your own decisions in following your own dharam and your responsibility meeting is only up to you. Om Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusah Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusah Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvusah Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam Sarve Shanti Niramahe Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschat Dikhteko. Om Namo Shivagale, Om Namo Shaha, Om Namo Sharina, Om Namo Shakati, Om Namo Shamarina, Om Namo Shaparat, Om Namo Shakti, Om Namo Sharita, Om Namo Shatani, Om Namo Shakatusha, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From the golden light in your heart, ensure that your kidneys have no fear. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo. So почки не имели никакого страха и улыбались. Om Namo Shivaya. Печень не имела бы обида. The liver should have no anger. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om, and should be smiling. Your stomach should be light and free of all things from the past. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. Your lungs have no sadness in them. Легких нет никакой печали. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. Your spine is free of stress. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. Your head is full of golden thoughts. Each and every brain cell is full of golden thoughts. Каждый мозговой клеток полон любви, радости и золотым сиянием. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Bhurvusva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimam Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Bless yourself. Благословляйте себя. Визуализируйте себя с улыбкой, помогая исполнять свою ответственность. Благословите себя. Bless yourself so that you fulfill your responsibilities in a right manner. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Till tomorrow. Total silence. Total silence. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Hari Om.